strike. Mic check, there we go. Now it's working. Mic check, there. Okay. Let's go back. Hello Brian, how are you doing? Vegas, yes please, no, not options. Oh my gosh. Hiccups again, as soon as I start the stream, what is going on? It's a coffee. Right, no, close that. I'm going to split the picture. Split. I don't know what it is. Albie, you little vandal. I've just filled his seed up, air seed up, and you know what she's doing? She's sat in the feeder, just kicking the seeds out. The little annoying vandal. You wait till you want some food. It's not there, you div. It's a little bit big, but nonetheless, I can still see it last. Big. Hugely. We have a problem. Bink. Good morning, good morning. Albie, you're winding me up, just kicking seeds out of the feeder. Stop being a div. Yeah, get out of there. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, don't you? You little fair ball. When you want some seed, it's all going to be on the floor now. Div. I think I'm going in the bottom of there and getting it all back for you. You get lost. Shut up. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. No. Chucking all your food everywhere. You little vandal. Right. Gate shots. I still don't know what it is. She ain't got a name. I'm going to have to reverse image search it. She minces though. And there. Wow, I've only got 3. Terrible picture. Let's see if it straightens up. Oh, it does though. Can't do that, can you? Toby Baccarat, that's who it is. T-O-B-I Baccarat. Is that how you spell it? I'm just gonna check. one. Albert Gizzle listening. Toby Backeray. Go and tweet it. I heard that. Toby Backeray. Downloads. Desktop to do. Toby. You can't handle the truth. Blah, blah. Copy. Paste. 3 times the female gate. It's all of them, no exceptions. And tweet. There we go. And back we come. Hello, Joe Daniels. How you doing, darling? Let's get rid of this. Oh, did I forget to put everything in there? I'm an idiot. Did I really not put any tiles in there? Did I just post that without any tiles? That is terrible. Oh, bloody well did. Let's cancel that one, delete. Let's do it again. I'm a mongo. I'm a mong. Come on, there we go. That bird is doing my head in, kicking all the seed out. Albie! Psst. Psst. Yeah, you, get out that feed trough. You scruff. You'll have no food. You'll have no food. You're going nutty then. Mince busters. Right, let's try that again. Toby backward. T-O. Yeah, that one. Save it. Yes, overwrite it. And bingo. Now we're good to tweet. Let's try that again. Toby Macquarie. T-O-B-I-E-A-K-R-E. Toby Macquarie. 3 times the female gate. No exceptions. Tweet. Right, now we got it. What a nightmare. P.R. Elvis parents. What? T, have you done them? I don't know. No, I don't think I've ever done Elvis's parents. I very much doubt there are any pictures. Albie, you scruff. You better stop doing that, you div. Yeah, you got no seed left to kick out now, have you? Furball. I want to go over there and flick its head. It's been sat there for an hour kicking them seed out of its feeder. Like it's having a bath in them. Yeah. Right, Toby Backeray done. Next. Who this? Matt D'Angelo. Okay, oh, that's all of them. Let's take them. Matt D'Angelo. It's amazing how many people don't recognise that we're watching 2 different channels. My main one, this one, and the backup channel, which I've been on for the last 6 months, I think. Or the fact that we can't put 2 and 2 together I realise I've swapped back to the main channel. Come on. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Dun, dun. Is he turned? I think he's slightly turned, isn't he? Slightly twisted. Yes, even though it's just wonky eye. It's alright, we'll just move the cursor just a little. We'll just finesse. We'll move it just a little bit. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit more. Makes no difference who you are. 'Cause when you wish upon a star. And that's that one. Thanks for playing the old CSI with me. Matt D'Angelo. Uh-oh. Some might not know. Some need a slap. I posted it on Twitter. I've posted it on Facebook. They should know anyway because it's not got Bruce Lee on it anymore. Bruce Lee. It's got I don't do mingers. Don't do mingers. That's a stir fail. That's game over. Literally, lady. Right there is everything I need to know about you. Well, hello, darling. Well, hello, darling. That always makes a look. Your little ear twisted. As I couldn't. Yep. Yeah, there you go. It just goes to show how much people pay attention to the videos I make. I posted a link to this channel on the other channel, and I posted a link to the other channel on this channel. 11 videos back. States quite clearly the backup channel, and the backup channel states quite clearly the primary channel. When you wish upon a star. That almost looks like Jude Law, but it's not. It's this Matt D'Angelo. Because they look similar. Similar. La, 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 la. Similar. There you go. Oh, she did look closer. Feng Shui. And all that. Yes. 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 Let's add the tiles. Whistle, fair ball. She sat there now looking at a food tray. Why is it empty? Div. Don't expect me to put any seed in there. You've got no chance. You'll get hungry and you go down now to the bottom, and you have to eat off the bottom. Div. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Matt D'Angelo. Tweet. Pictures. M for Matt D'Angelo it is. What? D'Angelo. What has got into you this morning? She's going nutty. Starting on everything. 5 female greets, yes. Tweet. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Did it. I wake up. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, that's slow. Oh my gosh. I'll reset the page. There we go. Oh, why is it full up? There we go. Right, let's come back. God created Albert. Gorgeous. God's imagination is amazing. Matt D'Angelo, done. Next. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Alberti. Swing low, sweet cherry-o. Coming forth to carry me home. Bye, Matt. Thanks for playing sesh. Bye, Matt. Who's next? Yeah, that's not happening. There was no gates. Who's this? Hook Welly Roach. Hook Welly Roach. Let's have you. Oh, no. You've got lovely pink lips, darling. May I just start? Just like that. Okay, Welly Roach fails the forensics. Nearly. Come on, give us a proper whistle. Nearly, little lady. And then qua. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. Da, 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 da. I'll be. Why is she reverted back to trilling all the time? Whistle, you did. Yeah, you're not getting any seed. You got no chance. I'm not giving you seed. I know what you want. You want seed. You're not getting it. You just kicked it all on the floor. You can go down and eat it. That's what you can do. I'm not getting out of this chair to fill that feeder again. Three. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. UK Welly what Roach. Welly, Roach. One. Summertime, and the living is easy. Welly, Roach. There you are. Welly, Roach. What a name. Have I still got that pasted? No. No. Oh. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. It's all of them, no exceptions. Thanks for playing. CSI, tweet. Next. Time on my hands. Should be time spent with you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Close. Naima Kusak. Oops. Ta-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping. Oof. Summertime, and the living is easy. Good morning, Brian. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Betty. Oh. That's a bummer. Why did you do that? Summertime, and the living is easy. Where do we go? one more. Makes it easy. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, tres. Naima Cusack. Yeah. Cusack. That's the one. Naima Cusack. Oh. The boy you turned me inside out. Naima Cusack, where are you? She's getting mad with that bell. Cusack. Copy. Paste. Now Cusack. It's all of them. 3 times the male gate and tweet. Delete. Bye bye Naima. Nima. Whatever your name is. Next, Simon Mann. That pretty much said it all. Goodbye. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Don't mention Christmas. In the fields, Snow is glistening. Don't mention Christmas. Walking in the winter wonderland. 5 heads. I can see your flat forehead and your eyes are too close, I said. Da 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 da. I've learned forensics, now I see your skull. In the valley we can build a snowman or woman. Da, 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 da. We could even mix the bloody two of them. We just got to add the snowballs in the right place. What a mince. Do you know what? We'll have both here. Because I can see dial M for Masons right there. M. Dial M for Mason. 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 It sounds French. Mason. Mason. And she's in that feeder again, kicking what's left of the seed out. Div. You'll be hungry like that, and then you'll have no seeds left to go to the bottom of your cage, and when you're there, I'm going to make you jump. I'll show you. She's getting mad because she can't get the bottom bit of seed out. So now she's picking at everything, trying to wreck stuff. You little vandal. In the valley we can build a snowman or woman. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The secondaries ring. Are you listening? On your head, your 5 heads glistening. Da 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 da. Simon Mann. Losing the name. Simon Mann. Double N. German. Double N, right? Is that right? I can't remember. Perhaps. Oh yes, perhaps. Peter. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Simon Mann. Da, 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 da. I'm walking in a winter wonderland. In the valley we can build a snowman. What is it? Oh yeah, it's a girl. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you little vandal. Finally got the rest of the seed out, have you? I swear down I'm not putting any more in, you've got no chance. In the valley we can build a snowman. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I am so glad. Please tell me that's not there. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yes, it becomes more and more obvious The older they get, I totally agree, folks. Absolutely. Oh, the wife's not right. Her hips on her. Look at those hips! Oh my gosh, they're belters. Right, let's come back. Look at pictures. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. In the valley we can build a snowman. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the field, snow is glistening. I'll be short, thrilling. I can see the ginger cat. I can see the ginger owl. Gary Carr. Double R. Delete that Pammy pic. We don't need that. Oh my gosh. That was disgusting. We'll have a look at that next. Let's have this one first though. Gary. Gary's got beautiful eyes, I've got to say. Jeepers, peepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Oh, Jeepers Creepers, isn't it? Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Gary. Albie, shut up, shrilling in the ear hole. You can whistle now, why don't you? Div. I'm done, just like that. We go, woman, woman. I forgot what his name is. Gary Carr, GC 37's father. 7. They do and they don't. Do. Denka. Who broke your leg, mate? You do something to me, something that simply mystifies me. You do something to me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, Gary Carr. Gary Carr. There we go. Save that. Pop this one over here. Tweet. Gary, where are you? There. Na 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 na. 4 gates, not 5. 4 female gates. It's definitely all of them. Treat. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to block the first 100 people that look at my pictures. I would. I wish it showed me who looked at my pictures. I could just block you. It'd be lovely. Right. See, when I block you, you're not allowed to come back. Because the way it is. They don't ban the IP address, they just ban the account. They should ban the IP address. Da-da-da. 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 Right, that's posted, right? Yes, it is. Let's come back. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Apparently what I've read is whatchamacallit, Elon's made it, even when you block them, they can still look at your account. They can't comment, but they can still look at your account. That's bollocks. Get rid of them trolls. Because the trolls then have to go make a separate account, and they ain't swapping accounts. Swapping over and over and over. They can't stand it. They wish they could just be themselves. On the one account, woo, Poncho P, one account, 2 channels, 1 account. I don't need to disguise myself, pretend to be something I'm not. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Delete. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. You're taking the ping. Let's have a look at this. sweet heavenly baby Jesus, what have they done to the world? Let's put a moon bump in there, shall we? Ads, M for moon bump. There you are, hello. Da-da-da-ding. Da-da-ding-ding. I've got hiccups, so I can't sing. Take me home, country roads. Da-da-ding. Da-da-da-ding-ding. Ding, 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 ding. Bing, bing, bing. West Virginia, mountain mama. Take me. I don't even know what this is. Let me look. Downloads. Untitled design. Great. Casey Anderson is Missy Pyle. Missy Pyle, absolutely faking it. Missy Pyle, moon bump. Missy Pyle, moon bump. Let's go over to Twitter. Tweet. Can you hear that bit? It's literally trying to pull its swing off, you little div. You little vandal. I'll be. It stopped making a noise now. You can't understand it, can you? You want it to make big noise. There we go. You little vandal. Right. Right, let's come back. What pictures are on Facebook? No, on Twitter. Twitter. Goodbye. Next. What is next, isn't it? It's got to be them again, hasn't it? It is them again. Why did I choose this picture? Let's have a look. Cancel. 1 second. Let's go to ads. What am I looking for? Mail, maybe. Is it mail? No, it's not under male. Female, F. And it's not under female either. Hang it. I can't find the bloody picture I'm looking for. Where are they? I'll tell you what, we'll take the skulls for one. I'll take that one. Why can't I find? Oh, there we are. There they are. Now I've found them. Squashy face. As if I didn't think to look under squashy face. Dang it. Right. Let's drop this one. Why can't we loom at pics? Because it's Twitter and all sorts comes up. If you'd just seen the picture I'd have seen, I'd have got copy. I'd have got porn strikes on what I just saw. Flip the horizontal. You can't tell by looking though. It was Hunter Biden showing off his mangina. But I've seen his willy on the internet. It's a big one. Yeah, I've seen John Holmes and Ron Jeremy's, and both of them are women. So, I don't know. You do the maths. I don't even want to know how it's done. I don't care. They always ask me that as well. Explain to me all about the surgeries. No, go look it up, you freak show. But you can't tell by looking. A naked one. Yeah, he was doing Silence of the Lambs, where he's got his penis tucked between his legs. Well, whatever it is, I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. That's a freaky film, that is. When you realise how bad it is, Jodie Foster's a bloke and the serial killer's a woman who is a murderer. Yeah, that's ages old, that. It's an ages old picture when I was doing, when I was still a magician. Just looks a bit blank. I want something in between. I'll tell you what. Is that just the head? Dang it. Ads. There you go. That's better. I've got another one I could shove in there. Skeletons, of course. Skeletons. Where are we? That one, yes, please. Please and thank you. There we go. Right, Casey Anderson. Dun-dun-dun. I forgot who I've just done. Oh, squashy face. Where is it? Casey. See, there. Treat. Oh, you little vandal. She's learned how to make a noise and she will not stop. She's never going to stop that now, is she? Every day I'm going to have to put all of it, trying to smash its swing against its feet. Look. It is literally ragging its massive. It's got a massive swing. Huge one made of wooden bits and foam. And it's more like a parrot swing than it is a budgie's. You little vandal. You little hooligan. I can do whatever I want. Stopped even and juving now, are you, you little div? Right, we're done there. Okay, let's go back. come back home. Downloads. Right, let's get rid of that. Delete. Next. It is. Lord knows. I don't know who it is. Again, no name. I hate this one. I don't give no names. Who's that? Sarah Martins. I don't know. Something like that. Neck o'clock, Sarah Martins, where are you? Oh yeah, downloads. That one. Oh, I've left you with a black screen. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to leave you with that. My bad. Why are they all the way up there? Right, let's try that again. Split. Let's make that a bit smaller, shall we? Let's take the other one. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I can't believe you don't even say kiss, 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 Albie. So simple to learn. Kiss, kiss, kiss. That made me jump. Is that the ginger one? Your cage is shut, isn't it? Last thing we want is that ginger cat to get you out of these. Well, that's game over, isn't it, mate? Sorry. Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. Veni Vidi Vici on Facebook. When I say there are no pics, it means there are no pics. You can send me as many face and body pics as you like. What I'm looking for is gates. If they're not there, I can't make them in. I used to just do skull checks like this. I used to just do that without the gates. But it causes so many arguments. When people start doing it to normal people, and they're doing it wrong on purpose. So So I don't do that. I like gates. If I haven't got that gate there, or the other gate on the right, it's not going to become a meme. So anytime you see me with just skull checks, it means it's an old meme. It's an old meme. I made it a long time ago, before I discovered the gate. Or whilst I was discovering the gates. Still in the... It was still in its infancy. Oh, here we go again. That bird has learned how to make a racket, and now it's never going to stop doing it, is it? You little fairball. You little vandal. I'll be. Oh, you little div. I swear down, I'll be. Do you know what? I prefer the ding ding ding. You little vandal. Seriously, Albie, I'm going to move that feeder train and you can't do that. You are the wall. You are the wall. And that one. Albie, I swear down, I'm going to move that feeder. Right, who is it? I've forgotten. Nope, can't remember his name. So look. I've just seen it as well. Sarah Martins, of course it is. Sarah Martins. Sarah Martins. 2 first names. Yep, no. Albie, you little vandal, you're really getting on my nerves. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to move your feeder. I am. I'm going to move your feeder, Albie. You're pushing your lot. Sarah Martins. S-A-R-A. There you are. You do something to me. Something that's simply mystifying. And de toi. 3 times the gate. And return. It's all in the right sections. Tweet. Yep, we're done. Home. Socials. Socials. Delete. Yeah, no. Delete. Yeah. Right, Sarah Marty. Bye bye. Thank you very much for playing. Say hi. And delete. Who is that? Why have I got two gates? For that old dude there, I've got no idea. Did I get mad? I must have got mad. Investigation. I did. All right, let's have this one then. It's one of Denise's. Denise. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And there we go. I think it's Australian. I'm not sure. I can't remember the name. He's a bloody cricketer now. Bloody cricketer. On the evening news. Oh, that one, right. Why don't I do that? Hang on a second. Documents, tell me it's there. It should be there. Look at link, champ, there it is. Which one's that one? Link to backup channel. Link to main channel, that's the one. 1 second. Has we got one? We haven't got one there, have we? Oh, balls. Right, hang on. We're going to do it this way. That one does have it. Do I have to sign in there? Oh, balls. Is it that one? It is. Why is it showing back to that one? Oh my god. Oh. 1 second. That's what I'm doing this. For mom jobs. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, always messing around. That's not the main, that is the main. Let's go back. Copy. Where is it? There. Paste. Next. There we go. Next. Close. There we go. Right, now I can come back, right? Oh, I'm going to need to close that window. Close. Close. There we go. Oh, I've just shut them. Never mind. Let me come back. Right, sorry. Right, now I can continue again. Downloads. I've just put a video on the other channel. It says main link to main channel. Duh! For all the durs, for all the mong chops in class who don't know how to research, don't pay attention, haven't got the foggiest what's going on. Let's play ball. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My happy days. I don't know what it is. Is it one of Denise's? I think it's one of Denise's choices. Da, 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 da. She got big round eyes. She walks like a girl. Da, 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 da. Yeah. There you go. Someone didn't know about the see, I can forgive Chris. Chris is new. Chris didn't realise there were 2 channels. Yeah, didn't realise, did you? Didn't think I'd been streaming. See? Chris realises now. There are 2 channels, and this is the main channel. Yeah. I don't know who this is. Downloads. It is Richie Bernald. Richie Bernald. Richie Bernald. Save. Next. Richie Bernald. Tweet. Richie Bernald. Copy. Paste. Yeah. 2 times female gate, just 2. Tweet. I just saw a view go down. How's that possible? And now it's shot right up. Unbelievable. That's why I was system rest. I want occasion calls from England, exactly. I mean, sex systems purely beat as you see. It's not just a little wig, it's making grow the person, right? Why? Did it? The main channel there. Every time you get on, I get a notification, Puncture is on, so I assume it's the Bruce Lee one. Only when I look to see. You know, there's a difference. I noticed 2 days of video gone. No, not gone, they're here. They're on this channel. It's 2 days of video are on this channel. The live videos I've made are on here. Both the seshes and the investigations. They're live requests. But it makes me laugh because loads of them came from the main channel 6 months ago and followed me here. And they knew I'd come back to this channel. I was just waiting for the strikes to vanish. Before, you used to be able to counter the argument or be shown what you've done wrong. Now they don't show you what you've done wrong, and nor can you argue. Before, you used to be able to click legal and then put your name and address in and then challenge them, and if they put their name and address in, it becomes a court case for whatever they said I had done. It used to be a lot better, and now you can't even find out who did it. But when they were caught bullshitting, YouTube took the channel off them. Yeah, but I've posted it, Joe, on both the Twitter and the Facebook, so anybody who's new from Facebook can find me. And all the old people should automatically know. Brian Campbell had trouble finding the other channel when this one closed 6 months ago. It took him about 2 weeks to find it. So the ones from the newbies who don't know about this channel, well, they do now because I've just posted it on the other channel, but it can be forgiven, right, for the newbies. But the older students, they should know that I've got 2 channels, and I was on the backup channel, Bruce Lee channel. I mean, one's got nearly 5,000. This has got nearly 5,000 subs, and the other one's got 1,500. That alone should trigger a response. Why do the followers go up and down? However, some people need a shove, don't they? As we've been taught with, why have I got those pictures of this person? I don't even know who that is. Let me have a look. I don't know who that is. I must have got mad last night and shut the investigation on. Next. Why did I keep that one? Let's have a look. I don't know why I kept that one. Oh, it's another one that I must have got mad at, get lost. There we go, that's who we're doing. I can't remember his name, her name. Let's see if he's got a name. What's the name? Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell, okay. Cancel. Goodbye. Goodbye. It makes me laugh though. They're like, I forgot what I was going to say. I started looking at that. That goatee Chester the Molester moustache, it put me off. Oh yeah, the trolls. They're like, blah 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 blah. So I block them, but then they still want to follow me. I'm like, what's the point? You think I'm a liar? Why do you follow me? Why do you want to see my stuff? If I block you and F you off, then that should be fine, right? If you don't like me. If I didn't like someone and they stopped me from looking at stuff, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. I don't want to look at your stuff. You're a liar, I don't want to look at your stuff. But they just keep coming back for more. And they spend hours watching me. Don't you, trolleys? You trolleys! They spend hours watching me. Steve Harwell, 2 gates, terrible. Where you post it? What? Where did I post what? On the other channel. On the G2G Poncho Pete channel. This is G2G Poncho Pete, son of man. Chris got a message. Chris saw it. He saw the video. La 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 la. Eh eh eh. I heard that, Albie. Said listening. Her head curls right over when I do that because she's listening to the notes. I not see it. I sometimes just listen as I'm painting. But on the other channel, there must be a video update. I just posted it. I premiered it. That's my channel. Okay. Open that one. 11 views, the main channel. Duh. Chris found it. Chris understood. Look. It's fine. Right, let's come back. There we go. You do something to me. Steve Harwell. Are you calling me a div? Yeah, of course I am! Adder! What's that off that video where he keeps going, adder! Adder! My nana had a nice way of putting it. You're not the brightest star in the sky, are you, Peter? Nana. Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell. As my mother used to say, oh mother, oh Peter, Peter, 2/3 of the world don't know what the other half is doing, Peter. Stink it right there. Pitch Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell. There we go. Sweet. Steve Harwell. Steve Harwell. And let's copy. Paste. Paste. 2 times the female gates. Bio female school and tweet. And back to you guys. Let's get rid of this. Delete. Next, let's get rid of you, delete those pics, delete that. Who's next? Is it another cricketer? It looks like another bloody cricketer. It is. Michael Vaughan, let's have you. Oh, that's a terrible pic though. Can we use it? Oh man, why is that picture gone all big there? That's not what I did. I didn't do that. Vegas. Time's up. Overcrowd. Snap back to reality. There goes gravity. There we go. Time on my hands. Like a glove. Like a glove. Jesus Christ, superstar. See, even they made musicals about Jesus. but missed out. I just get a notification about the new channel. Yeah, no, they don't like to give out notifications apparently either. So when they all start looking and they realise there's a new video posted, even if they didn't get a notification, they'll know where the main channel is. Right, let's add this one to the list. Michael Vaughan. It's a strange old world I'm living in, I said. Boys are girls. Da, 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 da. Michael Vaughan. Sweet Cheerio. Chris said he's got his saved to favourites. Does that make a difference? When it not to get not the bell to get notifications. Favourites. I don't know what that means. You still there, Chris? What does it mean? Or did you click on the bell? Is that favourite, or is there an extra word that actually says add to favourites? I don't know. That's if you're still there, Chris. I know you've got a week off because it's your birthday. Went picking vegetables and fruit with the children. I don't think I ever did that with Raish. I don't think I ever went picking strawberries. Oh, maybe I did pick strawberries with him once. I can't remember. Michael Vaughan. Oh, what did Chris say? He wrote it down. Where are you, Chris? There. The main channel. There. I got both saved as favourites. So I get a ping when you're live. That's how I win 99% of the time. There you go. Time on my hands. Super time spent with you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Demi next door. She's got a little kitten. She called it Lilith. Giggles. Lols. Yeah. He said he clicked favourites. He didn't say he clicked notifications, did he? He didn't say he clicked notifications. He just said he clicked favourites. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's different on a phone. I've got no idea. I don't. Who's a PC? Michael Vaughan. One. Yeah. Tweet. Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan. That was really weird. I just saw a screen that said I had 57,000 subscribers. Where was that? That was really weird. Why did that come up? Right, let's a dude. Let's get outside. Copy. Paste. Thanks for playing CSI. Tweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not bad. 11 already. There's Lynn. Hello, Lynn. How are you doing, darling? Oh, it's definitely 100% all of them. Anybody telling you anything different is either a shill, a gatekeeper, or a downright liar. Or a div. A mong chop. Let's get rid of these. On YouTube, you sub and put if you want to get a notification or just some. Oh, okay. Well, when they go and have a look, they'll find me. I'm sure. Oh, you're up in the north. I thought you was down south, Lynn. I thought you was a southerner. I thought you was a southern shandy drinking fairy. I didn't realise you was a northerner. Northerner! I'm a northern monkey. Right, where are we? Delete. Right, who's this? Is this Randall? Who's that? Uh-oh. Is this you can't tell by looking again? I think it is. You got a notification. Let's put some ads in there, 1 second. Skulls. Skulls. And then what was it? It was Squashy Face, wasn't it? SQ, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's place them in there. Summertime and the living is easy. Flip the horizontal. Look at the difference in those eyes. On the eyes alone, you should be able to automatically tell men have bigger, wider, further apart eyes. Women have narrow faces with closer eyes. It's quite simple. Let's add those other pictures in. The imitation female. I like the thought that they're imitating one, but a woman can't be imitated. You can't be copied. You can't be cloned. God created you as a life giver in this world. God gave life to this world and gave woman the gift of life in this world. Nobody got here without a woman. So all these people that are horrid to the bio girls, go f*** yourselves. You didn't get in here without a mother. Yeah, you had a father, but men don't get pregnant, men don't give birth. It's a fact. Same in the animal kingdom. Anybody telling you that seahorses give birth are full of shite. It's the one thing I thank Jimbo for. I remember bringing that up a long time ago. I think it was even before this happened, or I discovered this. Me and Jimbo we used to have some right good conversations. Me and Jimbo were talking, and I said, "Oh yeah, male seahorses give birth," and he was like, "Well, that's not actually true." And I was like, "What?" He said, "But I said I've seen it." He said, "Yeah, but they're not give. Where did the eggs come from that the male carried?" And it's the female. The female produced the eggs. The male just looked after them. That's all. He didn't give birth. So anybody telling you that a seahorse, a male one, gives birth, they're full of shite. Only a woman gives birth. It's a gift from God. It's what makes you the more special of the two species. Male and female, that is. I don't even know what that is. 1 second, let me get a Does it tell me? Don't even tell me who it is. I don't know what it is, but you can tell the difference, right? Let's just put squashy face skulls. Squashy skulls 5. Squashy skulls 5. There we go. Yeah, it's nice out here today as well. The sun's absolutely blasting. I went out this morning. I'm going to add that to Twitter. 1 second. But you can't tell by looking. Copy. Nope. Tweet. Squashy. Where are you? There. Tweet. Tap on my hands. Home. There we go. Hello, Agenda 1984. Nice to see you still watching. I don't get a lot of information on any of you anymore. I used to be able to see every day people that like my pictures, and now a single picture is lucky to get 10 likes. And I know with 26,000 subscribers, that's impossible. Even if the first 200 are trolls, it's impossible, because at 5,000 subscribers, I was getting so many messages I couldn't even answer them all. 00 Siggy, she's still there. Hello. Loads of people's faces are showing. Pale. Fiat. I ain't seen you for ages, but you're still there, look. Loads of you that I haven't seen for ages are still there. It's nice to know you're still following me. I'm sorry, but Twitter are blocking all of your likes, all of your messages. I just get a few. I get a few random. I get maybe 20 or 30 messages. And when I had 5,000 subs, I was getting literally I was nearly hitting thousands of messages a day. And then all of a sudden it stopped because they ghosted me. They ghost banned me. They search banned me. They Twitter banned me. Apparently putting triangles on people's faces is what's it called? This content may contain harmful images. That's what it says. For drawing triangles on people's faces and showing them walking. The truth is a powerful thing. Sometimes I wield it bluntly, but most of the times I'm very tentative with it. I understand the pain that it kicks in. There's so many things that this affects within you. your psyche. It's not just the lying, it's the absolute deceit that you're lusting after. A man if you're a man and a woman if you're a woman. It affects us all very differently, I think, when we find out the truth. And some people just can't handle it, right? Freddie Mercury, Ready Mercury. Oh, I've seen that. That Red Mercury, have you seen it? It's a power source or something in it. That's mental. You can't see it in a mirror. Really? Is that real? That's mental. Red Mercury doesn't reflect in a mirror. Show me again. Yeah. Show me that video again.
It's called Red Mercury family, and it has some very, very interesting properties.
Oh wow, that's mental. If that's real, and I think it is, it looks very real. He's got like a container with some red mercury in it, and he holds it over a mirror, and the red mercury is not there. It's like a vampire. Has Chris got an interest in this now? I wouldn't say it's an interest, he understands it, that's for sure. When I asked him what was the tell on that picture, he knew I was looking at a fiver. Well, he called it an 8-head. But he knew exactly what I wanted. Right, let's get rid of this picture and continue on the quest. Oh, that's an idiot move. Delete. Okay, let's come back down. And let's add another one. Whoever this is. Delete. I don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Gail Honeycutt. Gail Honeycutt. What a name. They've all got stupid names, haven't they? I was watching a thing on the news last night. It was a rights thing, if you know what I mean. And the name of this person, the first one was called Honey. Strangely enough, his name was Honey. Honey something. And the second one was called Jupiter Perez. I was just like... That's some far apart Sid the Sloth eyes you've got there, mate. Let's rock and roll. That's game over. I can already see it is. And oof. Oh, it don't come much better than that, does it? And then let's add the female. Bearing in mind, it's either a full-grown man or it's a 7-foot tall woman. Screw you guys. I'm going home. There's Denise. Hello, darling. Da, da. Da, 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 da. We lost some channel viewers the other week from the old Michelle XX incident again. It's not my fault, it's really not. If I stand here as the only real boy, so be it. I don't care. I really don't. God said, let it be. 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 Let the world around us. Let it be. Well, God's not going to let it be, is he? Yeah. And I don't blame him. He created this wonderful world and it's absolutely been destroyed. by Satanists, no less. Satan himself and his minions. Legion, as they like to call themselves. Legion spoilt it all. Made something that was given to us for free. Life was free. Everything in it's free. But we decided to say, oh, I'm better than you. I'm a doctor. I'm worth £100,000 a year. Compared to the guy who's cleaning sewage up every day of his life, living and breathing methane. That guy, he should be on £100,000 a year then, shouldn't he? But no, that's not the way this world works. Apparently, if you go to their schools for 10 years, you get a high paid job. But if you don't go to their schools and get brainwashed for 10 years, even though you're still brainwashed, they put you in a crappy end job. Well, becomes something I consider to be called crappy. I'm sure there are people out there who think that magic and balloons are crappy and they wouldn't want to do that as a job. You know, it's all an indistinct thing, but this world would work perfectly without money if we all just worked for free. When you want something, it's free. You want to go on holiday? It's free. You want that jumper? It's free. You need a new television? It's free. What do you need? A car? It's free. You go on holiday? It's free. You need an house? You need a roof over your head? It's free. As long as you put right back into it what someone else did for you, pay it forwards. That would be fine, wouldn't it? But no, people want to go back to bartering. How do you think money came about? By bartering. These tramps that invented money, this is how it all came about. Gambling and bartering. I've got 5 pineapples, you've got a bag of prawns. I'll swap you 1 pineapple for your bag of prawns. And that's how this began. Someone ended up with all the prawns, someone ended up with all the pineapples, someone ended up with all of everything. Do you get it? It really is that simple. And yet mankind, because of the way we're educated and taught, because we trust and we believe everything that we're told, they don't question life itself, and therein you miss God, you miss creation, because they lied to you and told you you're a monkey on a spinning ball. You totally why have I put that one in 1 second? I've got to move that picture. You totally miss the whole conception that God, the Almighty One, not the one with the devil's horns, he only thinks he's God. He made life in such a way that you can discover the truth. Even though Satan's lied about everything, he hid it in plain sight. And for those of you that, I don't like the word woke, woken is much better. For those of you that are woken to the lies, it's just plain, isn't it? It's plain as the nose on your face that you've been lied to and what they've done. And these faces become easier and easier to see the more you practice. I mean, I think I describe it in the most simple of ways that a child, Horatio understood it at 12, and I wasn't even as good at it then as I am now at describing it and showing it. It's not to say that someone's a div or a mong chop for not understanding it. It's just you should be able to understand it, and if you can't, there's a fundamental flaw in your IQ if you don't understand it. You know, I get the fact that some people can't see it's all of them, and that's fair enough. It is a big pill to swallow to accept that all celebrities, all major public faces have got the wrong skeletons. It is a hard pill to accept, but it's the fact. It's the truth, and I can't be proven wrong. That's the part of this that I adore. That I can't be wrong on this fact, because Forensic God made 2 skeletons. Gail Honeycutt. Gail Honeycutt. What a weird name that is. One. Course a few flippers follow me, Denise. But why Voling was so nice to everyone and just didn't work. Because they want to be the Scarlet Pimpernel in disguise, you know, the bravado of it all. I'm a real boy! I'm a lady! This is, it's all part of the deceit, right? That they want to pass. But now it's you know, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible anymore. Because God wants his children back. His real children. You don't want the half-lives that don't really care. You're not getting into heaven that way. You're not paying your way in. It's easier to pass a camel through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. The real heaven that God created, you know, for all eternity. God knew that we were going to let him down. But regardless, he still carried on, right? He still left the world the way it is. With mercy, of course, because he knows the outcome. Satan knows the outcome, but he's still going to try and beat the Almighty high. Not a chance. Anybody that can create birds and all this life, dogs, cats, fish, every plant, every berry, every nut, every seed, anything you can think of, God created. And he did it by his voice. In the beginning there was the Word was with God, and God is the Word, and the Word is truth. Anybody that can do that, anything, that supreme being, whatever you want to call him, that can do that by voice, can certainly see what's going to happen in the future. Otherwise he wouldn't have done it, right? The outcome is in mankind's hands, right? Whether they want to join God in heaven. It's free will. God gave them free will. But he also gave you all a brain to think. Whether your brain is as quick as mine or mine is as quick as someone else, it doesn't matter. He gave you a brain to think for yourself, and it's that is taken away. There is no supercomputer in this world that's as powerful as the human brain, ever. Even the dumbest human brain is better than the AI. I don't care what you say. It's AI. It's not living. It can't think for itself. It's running on a program. At any time, a human being can break the spell and come off their programming. It's that simple. Machines can't do that. If you put shit in, if you put crap into a computer, you get crap out, right? And they knew that, so they put loads of crap into the humans, and what they get out in return is crap. I'm a monkey on a spinning ball. Money's great. Yeah, money. And the banker always wins. The house always wins. You were told that the house always wins, right? Jesus never had money. Damn right, Jesus never had money. You never see him in the movie cash in anything, right? He's the only man in history to turn over the bankers and whip them. Literally, told you the truth. This is what Jesus did. This is what Jesus did for you. And still, the masses ignore it. Stay asleep. Where is that name? Give me a name. Yeah, Randall Knotkirk, I know, but I can't remember his name. Former Coronation Street actor Kenneth Cope, that's the one. Kenneth Cope. Yeah, same here, Denise. They can't see it. It is difficult. I know it. I get it. For some people, it is difficult. But for anybody who's been like exposed to legal name fraud, like in my respect, it was legal name fraud, flat air, fake news, and every other rabbit hole afterwards until I got to this one. So I was already like mentally prepared for the lie. If you just found this, if this was your first rabbit hole, oh my gosh, it would be a lot more difficult to accept, right, that this is happening. But I think what I've done over time with a squashy face and all the names that I've invented for them, flip-flops and flamingo foot and tightrope walkers, it all just cushions, well not cushions, but it's like a jigsaw puzzle being placed in your mind that you can refer to in future to see if he's got a sloping jaw, Cupid's bow, Tesla top lip, close set eyes, flat five head, you know, all these words that I've used, you can use them as it's like storing the truth, and then when you see it, it does just jump out at you. I don't care what anyone says, even in the real world, it just jumps out at you. Some of them may pass better than others, I agree, but once you know the individual secondaries, and of course the primaries, what you're going to be looking for, but they just jump out at you. Even the voice sometimes just triggers me. I'm like, huh? The voice it's not right. It's like hearing 432 Hz versus 440. Raish always thinks to me, or thinks that my guitar's slightly out of tune, but it's not. It's slightly in a lower key, 432 Hz instead of 440. And when you look at the pattern that 432 Hz makes over 440, you can see it's a purer sound, a much, much purer sound. Every song we listen to is in 440. A few recently have started adding 432 versions of the music into the mix. I often listen to Tchaikovsky and all the older music in 432. Sounds really pleasant. Violins, cello, the woodwind. I love the woodwind in 432. My brother says it's not all of them, but he says, but not all. Some he says, but not all. Prick, he believes in green aliens, but not Jesus. Yeah, well, that's the power, right, of television. That your brother's a Trekkie, right? That's the end of it. Your brother is a Trekkie. He believes in science fiction, as much as he wants to say that NASA's a real corp. He can't prove any of it. Which means he's watched a television show, just like Star Trek, and believed it, which makes him a Trekkie. He just believes in science fiction, not reality. He's detached from reality. Many of them are. It's going to blow the tiny little minds, Joe. And I don't mean to insult all the people with tiny little minds, but that's exactly what you've got. You've got a tiny little mind that can't work or operate for itself. You think you're intelligent because you got government schooling. If that was the case, surely everyone would be millionaires, right? Everyone would be millionaires. But they're not. Because you're educated just to a point where you can operate heavy machineries and computers and think you're smart, fly a plane, navigate your way around the world without recognising it's flat. Then your IQ is low, isn't it? For you not to even question authority. And that's the main basis behind schooling. That your authority, the teacher, the government, whatever, from a young age, as is always right. The teacher's always right, except the teachers are lying. The world's not round, you're not descended from monkeys, nukes don't exist, and all the other crap that they fill in your brains that they think are real and can't prove. For the teachers that got told about flat earth and all these other agendas, they need sacking. The ones that just denied it and carried on, you need sacking from your job. You're not a horrible person, you shouldn't be allowed to teach children if you can't discern the truth. The most vulnerable people in this world are the little ones. I only do this for them. The adults I couldn't give or take, you know. As hard as that may sound to you, you're old enough to know better. Like when this happened to her as a child, I can't go back and rip it up. I can't. I'm sorry, but as an adult, you should be able to rip this up yourself. You know, absolutely tear down the walls that hold you inside. Da, 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 da. And you know what really gets me is the people that just copied them. Not the celebrities, not the EGIs, just the normal people in life that have copied this and mutilated themselves, right? That's what it is, it's self-mutilation. They've mutilated themselves in an ideology that was pushed on them by secret deviants. That's what gets me. It really, really annoys me that adults in this world no longer care for the children or their safety, let alone their own children. I'm talking about all children, my son included, that they don't care for his safety or theirs. That the world has allowed children to be sexualized and victimized all at once in plain sight. It just breaks my heart. It really does. Kenneth Cope. Jesus said, if one of my children are turned away by your lies, it'd be better for you to turn chuck yourself into a river or the nearest deep ocean with a millstone tied around your neck. Jesus' words. I remember when I sat with a social worker once and I said the word abomination. You should have seen the look on the social worker's face. And I was like, not my words, God's. Delete. And that's why I love God so much, because he's the truest form of truth, right? He is exactly what it says on the tin, God. There's no deceit, there's no lies. When people tell me Jesus is the devil, well, who's the devil then if Jesus is the devil? Oh, they're the same person. Oh, they're the same person. So the devil, the father of lies, the father of all lies, and the downfall of mankind, all comes from the devil. You're telling me that's Jesus? 2,000 years later, spitting the gospel, turning tables. Show me where the devil whips his own kind. Because he rewards them. He rewards them with mansions and Ferraris and yachts and all these things for deceiving, being part of the deception. That the whole of the world is enslaved. The whole of the world is enslaved. If you haven't got this point, it's not nearly over. It was over a long, long time ago. They enslaved the world a long, long time ago. This is just the finishing plans on Albert Pike's Third World War and world domination plan. It's been 200 years in the making. Albie's in the feeder again, kicking out what's left of that seed. I'm going to kill you, Albie. I'll send you back. I'm going to have to hoover all that seed that's missed the bottom and gone on the floor. Again. That's a joker, isn't it, that one? Yep, everyone's born a victim to this whole system, including them. And I personally think they get it far worse, right? Even though they might get all the trinkets off Satan, they get it far worse. They've got to do things we never dreamed of. We wouldn't dream of doing. Not that we've never dreamed of, we wouldn't dream of doing it. It's like what's that film called? Robert Redford, where he sleeps with his wife for money. Woody Harrelson, Demi Moore. He offers him £1 million to sleep with his wife. And that is the exact point of money. They can take your daughter, your wife, your granddaughter, whatever, your auntie, and bribe them with money. And it's pretty sickening, right? That in this world, the givers of life are treated as sexual objects. on a daily basis, right, as well. All the magazines just treat women as a sex object. Satan hates women. That's the only way I can put it. That's why he lied to Eve. It all began with the woman, because Satan, with breasts, is trying to be the woman, right? But can't. He was jealous. Satan's jealous of a real woman. What's up, mate?
You alright?
Did you go?
Yeah, I went to bed at 10.
Did you not go to college day?
No?
Was you supposed to be at college day?
No, I ain't got it.
Oh.
Start on Monday.
Oh, right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very few days. If I get a crinklies of toys.
Yeah, I'll have a pack of crinklies. Ta.
I'm in water reading in a bit.
What? You've been out?
I don't know. I just fancy some chips from Chicken Stop. They're really good chips.
Somewhere?
From Chicken Stop. You haven't had Chicken Stop yet, have you?
Where's that?
It's like a chicken shop down Clee Road or whatever you call it.
On the corner near opposite Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Ice or Heron, whatever you call it. I think it's Heron, just across the road. Yeah, there's meant to be really good stuff from them. I've only had the chips and that and the milkshakes, but yeah, now I fancy some of them chips, so I'll go up to Regan's in a bit to go get some.
How much money you got saved?
I don't know, at least like,
It should be going up some, because I'm giving you.
Yeah, I know.
Chunks.
I spend little bits every now and then, so it resets tiny bit and then goes straight back up again. I should be on at least 160 or 80, somewhere around there. I've got like 40 quid in coins because the shopkeepers won't give me notes; they'll all give me coins. So I've just got a load of coins. But, yeah. My fault.
Okay. That's not the same picture, is it? Just the same dress. No, see this. The government is supposed to be we run the government, and what's happened is mentally they now run them. They don't run us. They used to run us, but the way the world works is God, then man, then royals, and then government in that order. That's the way it works. The law, everything. Because you have a spark of the divine in you, male or female. You have a spark of the Creator right inside of you because you were created in His image. And they don't want you to know that as a fact. You know, they want you to believe that you are an insignificant piece of dust, a speck of dust, on a speck of dust, Earth, floating through a never-ending, eternal universe, which is just bollocks. This whole lie is based on the fact that space is real. Once you realise space isn't real, the world becomes flat real quick. You just realise that all the astronauts have faked it. A woman pretended to walk on the moon, or a couple of women, Buzz and Neil, decided to pretend to walk on the moon. You'd think coming back from the moon, after walking on it, you'd be over the moon. But that interview with Neil Armstrong and Buzz and Michael Collins, absolutely the weight of the world. That's not acting. They were gutted. that they were lying to the whole world. You could see it in the faces. The weight that those three, it might have been perpetrated and constructed and orchestrated by the elite, but those three women right there convinced the whole world that God didn't exist by faking a moon landing. And you can see it on their faces, and it weighs heavy. It does. They might have got through their lives, and it's only normal to them because it was taught to them as normal. But in reality, you know it's wrong. I don't care what anyone says. You know it's wrong. It's like the moon bumps. You know it's wrong. Absolutely wrong. But still they do it. So I'm not their judge. God is. I'm going to be judged just as the same as they are. I'm going to hold my head up. I won't have it hung low. I've done some despicable things whilst I was here, but not like that. Not on this scale. I have stolen, I have lied, I have cheated, etc., etc., etc. But I never lied to mankind on a scale like this. You know, I've never gone against my fellow man like this, the way they have. That is God's judgment. You're going to be judged on that by God. You've got no say in the matter. Claire Richards. Is that really Claire Richards? It'll be God's judgment. It's not mine. I'm a wretched sinner. If God says I'm not getting into heaven, then so be it. But I'm going to have a damn good try before... Shut up, you squawking fairball! I'm going to try, because before I had no chance whatsoever of getting in. I had no faith. I had nothing. I was just a sheeple. I was one of Satan's blind sheeple. I believed all the things that he taught me. All the lies, not the things, the lies that he taught me, that I'm spinning on a magic ball. Claire Richards, 2 first names. Male, 5. It's all of them, no exceptions. Thanks for playing CSI. Tweet. There we go. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, because Jesus said you'll know them by the fruits, right? That's what Jesus said. Again, they hate the name Jesus. They hate everything about him. They'll tell you that Jesus is the devil, even though Jesus spat the truth, start to finish. There were no lies anywhere in what Jesus said. No lies at all whatsoever. Infallibly the truth. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, those words are the truth. Left, right and centre. Everything that Jesus said, the red letter words of Jesus, were just piled on truth. And they hate it. Because in an instant, when you realise Jesus ain't the devil, that's for sure. They even go at the name, Jesus, there was no letter J. Who taught you that? Who taught you that there was no letter J before 400 years ago? They rewrote everything. You're telling me that they can't get rid of all the books and all the stonework and everything else that said J, or chip over it and make it into an I and say there was no letter J. They can do whatever they want with time and history, and they have done. The truth is out there, but it's for you to discern for yourself. God gave you free will. He gave you the discernment, he gave you a brain. Even the thickest human can work out problems that AI can never do, and it never will, because it's not sentient. It's run on a command program. Yeah. And we watched them and we applauded them. My friend's got a nursery, failed the Ofsted. Yeah, because they won't fall in line. Authority. They all need sacking, a lot of them. What stops them from tripping and saying something? I don't know, Denise. I'd say the fear of what they'll do to them, you know. Most instruments are tuned to 4/4. Yes, they are. Mine's 4/3/2 though. Yep, I agree. You will. It becomes stronger and stronger at clocking them, Denise. It does. We seen some lights a few weeks ago. It's going to investigate some lights. It could be a drone, could be an helicopter, and it could just be them sending up these lights. Yep, Jesus was born humble, and he lived a very humble life. I agree. And the most beautiful one that I love of all of Jesus' words is, let him without sin cast the first stone. I absolutely adored that moment when I watched it in the movie. Because everybody thinks they're more perfect than the next guy or girl in line, right? Yeah, quite a few people effed off because of the whole Michelle XX, XY, whatever sham. I just don't care, right? Here's the fact, right? I learnt a lot from Michelle XX. I learnt a lot from Mr. E. I learnt a lot from Tricks of the Trade. There are certain teachers that I still have utmost respect for. Kate, Jim and Vince. But most of them failed the test, right? Especially the first three. You know, Simon Woods, Simona, Michelle. Who's the other one I've got? I've got another one. I can't remember who it is. I've got three other teachers so far that don't match the right skeleton, right? And it doesn't bother me because I already know it's all of them. It doesn't bother me for that fact that God already prepared me for the fact that it's all of them. And if I stand here as one of the only real boys, because eventually there'll be real boys standing next to me, right, and real girls. But if I have to just stand up here on my own and do this by myself and get called crazy by my friends, etc., then I'll do it. For the love of God, I will do it. For the love of all the children in this world that don't deserve any of this shit. Not a single ounce of it. I do it for those people. I do it for the little ones. I don't want paying. I just want to go and meet God and say I'm sorry. If that's the only form of payment that I can ask for, because it's not a payment, it's more of a gift again. Everything God gave me was a gift. And people get mad at me. Oh, you're preaching. I'm not preaching, I'm teaching. Sometimes I do preach about God. Of course I do. But it's to those that will listen that I do this. Sometimes other people are around me and have this connotation. I was talking to someone the other day and I was not expecting. This guy is one of the biggest, toughest nutters in Grimsby. Bearing in mind he's in his 70s now, he's an old man. And he said to me, "You don't do the magic no more." I said, no Bobby. I give it up. I hate this world. It's full of magic and lies. The biggest one being that God's real. And I can see that Bob is in a bad way. He's in a electric chair now, and he was having trouble breathing. And do you know what he said to me? 70 odd years old. He turned around and said they were a bunch of bastards for hiding God. And I was in shock. I was not expecting that as an answer. I really wasn't. But in his final years, this huge man, one way or another, has come to God, come to the reality that God is a real entity. They didn't lie about this. That's why he's in every nation. He might have different names, but the idea is the same, right? God is God. It doesn't matter what you call him, is God. And people are like, yeah, but it comes from the word Gad and all this. It doesn't matter. God's big enough to know that, alright, they lied to all of my children and called me God instead of whatever my name is. That doesn't matter. I'll know his name eventually. If he's got one other than God, I'll know it when I meet him. I call him Father. Father's the most... and that, even that, because Father means away also, right? Two meanings. Because you know sometimes words have two meanings. Father. Well, no. You can construe it as Father. But again, just like when I use the word God, when I use the word Father, I'm talking about God, my Father in heaven, my heavenly, wonderful Father, full of mercy and grace. That's what I'm talking about, and he knows it. In heart of hearts, God knows who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to Satan. I'm not talking to any of his minions. I'm talking to God himself. He gave me a place to do it in my mind. He gave me a wonderful place to do it, where nobody knows and only he can hear me. Which is why the devil's jealous, because God can be everywhere, every time. He hears all thoughts, all words. Nothing goes unnoticed. So that when he meets you, he can show you in the book of life, this is what he said, this is what he did. Your whole life's on God's record as far as I'm concerned. I've forgotten who this is. I'm waffling away. That's absolutely fine. Adrian Dunbar. Whatever they want to be called, they can be called it. All I know now is I can't trust an effing word that anyone in terms of authority or scriptures can, right? I don't need a book. I don't need the Bible to know that God's real. That was the message. God's real. Give your love and your worship to God. I don't need the book. I already knew God was real before I read the Bible. It's just when I read the Bible, and I know they wrote it and they constructed it and there's lies in it, that's for sure. God didn't see the gold and say the gold was good. Jesus didn't say use a usury. Don't go to a bank. Go to a banker and get a loan. That's what Jesus said. No, he didn't. Jesus whipped the bankers and turned their tables. There's no way Jesus in a million years would say use a banker. Ever. That's a banker talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My discernment teaches me that the truth is out there, and I found most of it in Jesus' words. The simple things, The things that gave me great comfort at the start of all of this were Jesus' words. They were, I can't deny it. When I read the red letters of Jesus' words, there's not a single sentence that I can pull up on foul. Nothing. The wisdom and knowledge that came from Jesus is priceless. You can't put a price on it. You can't put a price on Jesus. And that's what I like about this world. There are women in this world that can't have a price put on them. There is no indiscreet £1 million to sleep with you. It's a middle finger to the idiot that thinks that his money can buy his way into your heart or between your legs. It's just the only people that's going to attract are the greedy, right? Adrian Dunbar 1. And what would be more favour from the truth than someone with a spark of God inside of them that can be bought out? It's impossible. If you know the sparks, there is what I'm talking about. Everybody has a spark of God in them, but they're brainwashed and they're asleep. Adrian Dunbar, there you are. They're fast asleep at the wheel, I'm afraid. Adrian Dunbar. And it's not your job to wake them. I always thought it was our job to wake them, but they're only going to wake on their own. You understand? If God wants them awake, he will make them wake. Trust me. He will make them wide awake. But it's got, in the end of all of this, it's God's choice. If Satan got his way, he'd make heaven just like earth, just like hell on earth. Rather than heaven on earth, the Lord's Prayer does say, but let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. This happens to women sometimes. What? They just put fat on the stomach. Don't talk shite. They get meat and chub everywhere. The face, the chin, the neck, the underarms, the hips, especially the bum during pregnancy. Some people are just absolute fucking fools. Christians, common law Christians. I'm not a Christian, I'm a follower of Christ. Christians are dumb, panicky, stupid idiots. Most of the ones I speak to don't even understand the scriptures. God said the world doesn't move, it is stationary. NASA said it spins at 1,000 miles an hour in 4 different directions. It's 1.4 million miles an hour in 4 different directions. Satan's lie, but you'd sooner believe Satan's lie over what God said in your very book that teaches the truth. And it does teach the truth. There's so much truth in the Bible, it's astounding. In all scriptures, all around the world, the truth is there. The world is flat. God exists. A messenger came to teach you that you've all fallen from his graces. In every country, the story is the same. In every religion, the story is the same. Apart from Buddha, who says that you're God. Not happening, Buddha. Not happening, Buddha. I like some of your theories. I really do. I like some of your ideologies, should I say. Not theories. I like some of your ideologies for sure. But as for me being God, no. If I was God, I'd have stopped this shit show already. I'd have lost my patience already with the whole shit show. So, no, sorry, Buddha, I'm not God. But I am a part of his world. And for some reason, he wanted me to know that men are women, women are men, the world don't spin, that he exists, God, and that I should live my life in a way that doesn't harm anybody else. No loss, harm or injury, just like in law. No loss, no harm and no injury. There is no crime or punishment to be. They say that Buddha was a real man. They say that Jesus was a real man, you know. All I know is that they wrote all of it, right, for us to absorb and be I don't know, lost in space, lost in life, lost in love. I agree. Jesus is purer than pure. He lived without money, He never caused any harm or injury to anyone. And yet, the whole world hated him. Adrian Dunbar. Did I post that one? Let me just check, double checking. I did. Let's go back. How can God be anything but love? How can God be anything but love? With all this going down here, there's a certain amount of equality, fairness in God's way, right? That He gives everybody, including them. He gives them a chance to come back. Delete. 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 No, not delete. That one, delete. Actually, let's post that one and then we can delete both of them. Tweet. Adrian Dunbar. Tweet. Right, how many have I done? I've done loads. I've been going nearly 3 hours. Right, I've done enough. Ladies, it was lovely to have your company. It always is, ladies. My harem of girls and women from around the world, it's lovely to have you. Wonderful students that you are. I'm going to go get some tea and feverish. Just remember, God, Almighty God, He loves you. And you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. I'll catch it all later for the lives. 7 to 8 o'clock tonight sometime. See you there. Love y'all. Bye. Even though you're a div, yeah. God loves you even though you're a div. And me. I'm just a div as well. I'm just a div. Right, I'm out of here. Stop getting me ranting again.